Hey everyone, welcome to RD Custom Diecast, and just gonna get with you guys today. Remind everybody about the St. Jude's build that's coming up. Uh, we do have a build in June, and those due date is on June 15th. So if you got a video, please post it. The theme was going to be Mopar, but you can build anything you want because we are actually doing the St. Jude's auction on July 1st. So let me give you a little details about that if you haven't heard. So on your June build, if you'd like to donate that for the St. Jude's charity auction, please do. That's going to all be sent to Paco at Paco's Diecast Garage. And you can do Paco's Diecast Garage at gmail.com to send him an email to get more information on his mailing address and everything. He would like to see if he could get tracking by June 16th for everybody that's sending in a donation. Whether you're doing a custom car, a monetary donation, maybe a super treasure hunt, RLCs, anything of value that we can add to the Whatnot auction. The auction is going to be on Whatnot. We already are doing some advertising over there and trying to get a following over there because it's all about raising money, guys. So we want to raise money for these children, and we can use everybody's help from the entire community. So please, if you got something you can donate, whether it be a custom or anything else, please consider going ahead and doing that. And contacting Paco. He is the coordinator for the St. Jude's build for this year. A wonderful charity for it to be going to. Guys, that hospital does outstanding work for these children. So we really want to support them as much as we can and raise as much money as we can. 100% of the proceeds are going to St. Jude's. There will be a check presented, and we'll do a video on that directly to the hospital because Paco lives very near the hospital there. So that's going to be amazing for him to be able to go ahead and present that check on the behalf of the Diecast community. This is not close to Diecast Misfits. Of course, you know all our builds are open to the entire community. We encourage everybody to participate if you can. Although the team members are sending in their builds to be auctioned off, and you can do that as well. It doesn't have to be a custom. If you got anything that is of monetary value that we can auction off, diecast related, get with Paco, let him know, and send that to him. That way he can put it in the auction as well. So we will need those items to him before the auction because he does have to have those in hand because he is on a timeline with Whatnot because excuse me guys, I don't have my phone on a stand today, so bear with me. Anyway, he is on a timeline because once those auctions are done and completed, he will need to go ahead and ship those out in a timely manner. That way Whatnot will release those funds as soon as possible. Until that is actually shipped and everything, they are going to hold those funds, and we need to get those out to everybody that's going to get them. Neat thing about Whatnot, whatever shipping you pay, that goes to Whatnot. That is not part of anything that is going to be taken out of this charity auction. Now, there's fees and stuff like that. We are going to contact Whatnot, see if they can help us with those. But, you know, big corporations, not sure if they're going to be able to do anything for us or not. But it is a good platform, and I think we can get a lot of exposure and hopefully raise a lot of money. So, guys, if you can help, I'd greatly appreciate it. Again, all of you guys are part of the community, or part of the Diecast Misfits, in my opinion. You're all part of this family. Please, I encourage you, do what you can. Get this stuff over to Paco. Like I say, try to have a tracking by June 16th to him. If not before, the earlier the better. I'm sure he'd like to have that stuff before. That way he can kind of line everything out, because he is going to be hard pressed to try to get everything organized for that auction. Now, the auction is going to be July at 7 p.m. Eastern time, I believe is what he set it for on Whatnot. It is free to register for Whatnot. I'll leave a link in the description below. You can use my wife's link if you want. It'll actually give you, if you're not a member of Whatnot, I believe they will give you like a $10 credit for your first purchase, and you know, that's kind of cool. So I don't think it applies towards shipping or anything, but shipping's pretty cheap. It's usually like $5, and then it's like 50 cents a car or something like that. It's based on weight, but it's really, really inexpensive. And after you make that first purchase, the additional shipping is really, really cheap on it. And that's going to help Paco out because they will generate the labels they need for him. He's not going to have to go in and manually do all that. He's just going to have to print the stuff out, box it, and get it shipped out to the auction winners. So, guys, if you can help out with this auction in any way with a donation, whether you're sending a custom for this build that's coming up or anything, please do it. Please post a video of what you're doing. That way we can see on YouTube what you've made, or Instagram. And we're definitely going to try to get a good recap. I know we've been behind on the recap videos and stuff. Sorry, guys. A lot of stuff going on, and we haven't forgot about you guys, and we certainly appreciate everybody that's done something for all the builds leading up to this. And this is, in my opinion, the biggest and most important build of the year. So please, if you don't participate in any other builds throughout the year, or if you don't participate in anything else, please contribute in some way, if you can, to this charity auction. And please go to the auction. If you'd like, buy something. Hopefully there's something there you'd love to have. If not, it's all about raising money. We're going to try to get the most money as we can out of every car, whether it's a custom, whether it's a treasure hunt, super treasure hunt, RLC, some other kind of diecast. It doesn't even have to be Hot Wheels necessarily, but I suggest we keep it the diecast, at least diecast related items. That'll be easy to auction off on there. Because the live stream that he's going to go on is in their diecast section, so it needs to be fitting, so we can't just, just throw anything in there necessarily. So we do need to keep it some way diecast related. Trying to think if I'm missing anything else. Again, Paco's Diecast Garage at gmail.com. Want to shout out to all the Diecast Misfit team members. Also, want to welcome Jake at Strictly Diecast on board. Do want to let everybody know he is on the Diecast Misfit team. Like to congratulate him and welcome him on board on being our newest member. There has been some changes and stuff, guys. But in the end, it's all about community and stuff. Is the way I envision this team. It's not to single out anybody or exclude anybody. Everybody, regardless. If you're in the Diecast community, you want to participate. That's what it's there for. And the team, more or less, that's just kind of a group of, I would say the team's not really a team, it's more of a committee that gets together, and we try to go ahead and organize the builds, schedule a theme, and present it to the community, and then we go from there. Of course, we all try to participate in all the builds. But if you never participated before, you're welcome to participate. Please don't miss out on this. Guys, I'm encouraging every team member and everybody that's not a team member, please post something about the St. Jude's build. I'm going to leave the information up on the screen at the end here. That way you can see exactly the dates and the information. That way you have it. Please share that somehow, either on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, whatever social media outlet you have, whether you're an influencer or not on these platforms. If you're just individual, that's fine. Just post it. Somebody might see that would like to participate, or at least come to the St. Jude's auction that we're going to put on. Very, very important we do this. So, guys, if you're subscribed, thank you. If you're not, please consider subscribing. We'll try to put out more and more content as it gets closer to give you any updates or if there's any changes. Appreciate everybody in the community and all of the Diecast Misfit team members for helping out with this. Like I say, this is the biggest, absolute biggest build of the year, in my opinion. There's not one more important than this build coming up, and we can only do this with your participation. And if you can participate, please do. If you can't, it's understandable, but if you can do anything, even if it's going to be visiting the auction, even putting out some advertisement for us, maybe on your social media, anything helps. and let's raise some money for these kids. Guys, appreciate it. And I will catch y'all on the next episode.